Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I said, God damn!
He's like, my dick is this big around. He's like,
Wait.
Are you touching his ass?
Shut up. How do you fucking...
I don't know.
Where's the goddamn button?
You broke it. You yelled at him, and he's not gonna come alive for you. Just let it go, yo. I think it's right there, isn't it?
No. See, that's what I thought too.
Oh, you're deep down in that asshole. There you go. That's the sound you make when you're fucking and it feels great.
Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch the Movie. I'm Mike and he's Jay, and we're reviewing Independence Day, the first one, to get ready for the second one. And it's just a nostalgia review. It's like looking back and being like, that was a good fucking time in America.
It's a good year. It was a good year.
Yeah.
There was, like, when that movie came out, like, that was the movie that defined the alien invasion thing for me. I mean, like, I was a kid when I went and seen it, but I just remember there being, like, all sorts of alien invasion movies. Because, like, they had a theme, which they still keep up every year. You have the meteors, then you have the fucking aliens, they have Mars attack and other stuff going on. But, you know what's crazy is, like, I thought watching it again, it was going to lose something, because it was like, you're watching with childlike eyes and innocent. And it didn't lose shit. I still got into it, God damn it. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum and Bill Pullman, my faves.
What was so awesome about the movie watching was, okay, it came out on July 4th. Will Smith was at, like, the height of his popularity. Yep. Everybody fucking loved Will Smith. I used to sit in the pool and listen to the Men in Black song. It was awesome.
I love that, too.
But, yeah, Will Smith was at the height of his popularity, and so were movies in a weird way. Like, that was my favorite time in movie history. It was 96, right? Mm-hmm. 96 was a great fucking year, man. The Packers won the goddamn Super Bowl.
They won that
fucking Super Bowl.
That fucking Super Bowl.
They won. Packers won the Super Bowl. The Braves were a year off the championship.
Kentucky
won the fucking championship. Michael Jordan won the championship. 96 was my favorite year.
Mike Tyson came back that year.
Yeah, that's when that Twister shit was going on. Like, it was like this special effects extravaganza was happening. Armageddon, I don't remember what exact year, but all that shit, it seemed like we were getting our first real good taste of disaster movies and special effects stuff. Like, I know it came before, I mean, Star Wars, all that shit, but that just felt like a special time in movies where, like, blockbusters were good.
It's kind of like after I got divorced and then my eyes were open to a whole new world. Like after the singledom, and it's like, oh, there's so much available. it's like Costco for vagina. It's everywhere.
A lot of fucking poontang.
There's everywhere. Yeah, I mean, okay, so let's talk about it. Do we really need to talk about the plot? I mean,
no,
is it something
aliens come down.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what she said. But so
squeeze the juice.
Jeff Goldblum, to me, I mean, it's hard to say who's the better, like, who's the driving force behind the movie that really makes it so interesting and so good. The story itself is pretty damn good. I like the story. But Jeff Goldblum has just got that cool, like, tall guy, weird thing that works for him so well. And in every movie he does, like, and it doesn't matter what he can say. I mean, I just bet that guy could order McDonald's Big Macs and sound cool doing it. He's like, I want a #1. And I don't want it to be a big pile of shit.
And he's still that cool, man. Girls love some Jeff Goldblum. The old Jeff Goldblum, they're into that shit hard. And, like, he was awesome in this movie. He was probably my favorite part of the movie. But at the same time, Will Smith was actually really cool in this movie. He wasn't too much.
Yeah.
This movie was pure fucking America. It really just was. It was goddamn America, okay? It had so many stuff that didn't make any sense, so many cheesy things, so many stuff that would never make any sense in the real world whatsoever. Like, that just if you actually sit and think this movie through for 5 seconds, like, that doesn't make sense, that doesn't make sense, plot hole, that doesn't make sense, but who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
It's America, and we're fighting against fucking aliens. Bill Pullman in his best role.
I don't know.
Spaceballs. Spaceballs, and then there's this.
Yeah.
And, like, you watch that movie with Bill Pullman, you're like, why the fuck is he not huge?
Yeah.
Why is he not gigantic?
Shit, I hate it when I get my shorts all twisted. But yeah, Lone Star is fucking amazing in this, and he gives a and you know, I would never have thought, like, watching it again, because when I was a kid, I just love the special effects. The special effects are pretty decent. Yeah. But as a kid, you don't really recognize the words and stuff. I mean, as far as, like, the powerful moments that they have. Watching it now when Bill Pullman gives his speech.
That speech, man.
Fuck, it's so good. Damn. I was like, what for president for real?
You know what's sad? When aliens aren't even attacking, but you still get misty-eyed, and you're like, I don't even know why I'm so fucking pumped up right now.
You know what? That speech just made me feel like when you go out one night and you're like, I'm going to have sex tonight. It's going to be so good. And it's like, I will not go quietly into the night. I will fuck with all my might. But I mean, it really was such a cool moment, and it was like one of those things, like, we will survive, we will move on, and it really, as an adult, you get to appreciate that more. That was and really, the writing was so good too.
It ties into today too. In a weird way, it ties into today, because when he says that one line, he's like, it's time for us to put our differences aside, like our petty fucking stupid differences with the social justice warriors and everybody getting all pissed off and stuff today. That line works so good in today's, today's arena.
Yep.
That it's so fucking everlasting because so many people are like pissed at each other and everybody hates each other. There's all this shit going on. But if fucking aliens came down here, you'd be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not offended. I just want to live. God damn it.
No, because you got. I mean, actually, if aliens came down, the SJWs would be like, well, do they hate women?
They're people too.
Yeah, they hate women. But yeah, I mean, look, the whole thing is. It was a time when everybody was just like having a good time going to see it. It wasn't us, it was like everybody really enjoyed going to the movies, and it wasn't all this ticky-tacky bullshit that there is now. It's like, yes, did the movie have problems? It does. It wasn't a perfect movie by any means at all, but it was just so fun, and it was so exciting, and it was so cool, and it was so different. Then that's when they really marketed the shit out of it too. I remember, I think that was McDonald's or Hardee's, and had like, you could get like cups or something, they would promote the fuck, and you're like, I can't wait to go see it. And when that day approached, you're like, God damn that.
It was the first movie I've ever been to where the entire crowd stood up afterward and fucking cheered. Like, everybody was so pumped in that movie. Well, you got it's crazy. You've got a Roland Emmerich fucking disaster movie, but you've also got, it's like it breeded with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and then it breeded with the war movie, and then it breeded with fucking Star Wars, and then you got Independence Day. It's a shot in the night. It's hard to imagine the sequel even closely lived up to it.
And that's the thing.
It was just such a perfect time and a perfect movie for that exact moment. It's hard to imagine.
Well, Independence Day too. I want it to be great. I really do. And they got Goldblum back, and they got Bill Pullman. So I mean, I have hopes, but it just doesn't seem like the movie that really needed a sequel. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost saying like, well, they're gonna come out with Armageddon 2. We got another fucking meteor coming. We got to get Bruce Willis back. He's dead, but we're gonna bring him back to life. He survived on that comic.
Just like what I don't understand, that the scientist guy, the one who kept pissing Bill Pullman off, he was like, it's really exciting. He was like, people are dying, you fuck!
Dude, that was a cool line though. He's like, exciting?
Yeah.
He's like, because I wouldn't call the last 24 hours exciting.
But that guy's in the trailer for the new one. Yeah, he died in that one.
I thought he did.
I don't know what the fuck
he got his fucking cane shot.
That scene was badass though, because he was like, is this glass bulletproof? He's like, no sir. And he pulls out, that was so fucking sick. And the alien was maybe, aside from when the ships finally blew up the landmarks and that explosion scene, because that lives up hardcore. Yeah. Aside from that, the alien effects are probably the best of this movie.
Oh yeah.
They're so cool, but those fucking weird gooply things are going everywhere, and they cut him open, and you got to see, it's even got alien in there. There's some alien type shit scene in there. Not obviously there's fucking island there. But you know, it felt like the movie
Your eyes with Emily Rose.
Oh god damn it.
Emily Rose.
It's obvious. I mean, it's got some of the movie Alien in it too. So many good things coming together for this spectacular fucking. This is back when blockbusters and summer blockbusters were actually fucking good too. They could be good.
Yeah.
Now summer blockbusters just like, we're gonna give you exactly what you want. We're gonna pump a shit ton of money in it. It's got to be tied to a book somewhere, and then you know.
It kind of feels like today's movies are based on, you know, just overusing CGI or special effects. Every once in a while you'll get a good one. You'll get a good movie that comes out, but back then it felt like originality was key. Like everybody was doing something cool and different. And now it's like copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. But I will say the creature design in this was fucking good. It was really good.
When they opened up and they had a fucking baby alien.
And I liked how they tied together, because it was so cool. Like when he was on the plane, he's like, yeah, because Jeff Goldblum's dad, which I kind of like that guy. He was like, awesome. You knew back in the 50s and you did nothing. And he was like, I goes, what? He goes, I can assure you there's no Area 51. He's like, actually, that's not entirely accurate.
Yeah. And I hated that guy so much. The asshole advisor. He's dead now. Actually, like he's passed. But he's such. I've seen him in other stuff. He's such a good character actor. Yeah. Watching it now, I hate him so bad when I was a kid, but I watch it now, I'm like, fuck, man, he was really good.
Going back to the weird, crazy scientist that works at Area 51, and I will forever know him as Data from Star Trek. I'm sorry. Yeah. I know he doesn't like that, but I'm sorry. Brent Spiner, I think his name is. Mm-hmm. When he was being like talked through like a puppet from hell with that alien, and then Bill Pullman's like asking him like, "What do you want us to do?" And he's like, "Die." I'm like, "Damn, this fucking savage." No shits are given. They just want your planet, and they're like fucking cockroaches, which I like. Like they were just basically interstellar cockroaches,
and that pumps you up so much. Yeah. There's like, fuck those aliens. Let's get those
because
bastards.
apparently those aliens are coming back because do it right. Well, now you just ruined it. He doesn't think so. He thinks we're gonna lose. But no, you know the thing is, I guess they got really pissed off because like we really wanted your planet, we wanted those resources, so we're coming back to get it. But then how do they have the money and the resources to fucking make another spaceship? You know what I mean? Like I was thinking about that. I thought like in the first one,
make that spaceship.
They made the aliens made the spaceship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, but if they were like running out of resources on their own planet. Like, how the fuck are they?
No, they just do it for fun. They go out from planet to planet and mine all their resources or whatever.
They must have a really good economy. Because I was thinking, I thought they sent their whole armada in Independence Day. I thought that was their bid.
Remember, because they go in at the end and all those fuckers are inside of it.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, what are they doing? They're like, looks like they're preparing for a war or whatever he said. But no, seriously, like everybody played a great part in this. My wife brought up an interesting point last night. It's like, why did Vivica A. Fox have to be a stripper? Like, what did that bring to the fucking movie? I don't know why, but I feel like,
no, Chewie, don't!
We're home.
He got, you know what? He passed out because he saw Vivica A. Fox in that bikini. He's like, damn! That's why.
There's no reason for her to be a stripper except for I feel like Michael Bay.
Stop! Fuck it, Chewie.
I feel like Michael Bay just walked by the set and he was one day. They're like, "What do you think?" He's like, "Make her a stripper. I'm done. That's all I have to add."
Well,
but yeah,
it goes back to why did Megan Fox have to wear a mid-dress?
Probably my favorite role with her in it too, because I'm not crazy about her as an actress, but she was good. The little kid who I guess is going to grow up to be the kind of Will Smith replacement in this one. I guess that's his son in the new movie. Even though I hate him in the trailers because he's like, "Let's show him some fireworks, guys." It just does not do anything for me. I hate it. I hope it's way better in the fucking movie. Vivica A. Fox was good. All the tiny character actors were good. Dude, I got so fucking bummed out when Bill Pullman's wife died. That shit was rough, man.
That was sad.
When her daughter's like, "Is mommy sleeping now?" I was like, "Motherfucker."
Oh, I
hated it,
that
man.
did suck. And it shows that Bill Pullman had a lot, he's got so much range, I think, that he can show and give this emotion, but he can pump up. And it was so cool to see. It's the President of the United States like, I'm going to fight with the guys.
That was bad.
And I like the fucking...
Never happened in real life.
I still like the... I like the dude, the crop duster. He's like, I'm home!
That's fucking...
I love that dude.
That's, oh, we gotta say who that is. That's Randy fucking Quaid, man.
Randy Quaid. Quaid was so good, too.
It works out. I was so sad when I watched it originally that he died. I was like, that sucks. That was such a cool death. Where he flies his plane up into it to blow up the spaceship, but at the same time, it works out perfectly because he could never be in this movie today because all the crazy fucking shit. He's like Scott Stapp from Creed, man. He's lost his shit.
I like him though because Randy. Well,
that's Eddie, Uncle Eddie.
Randy Quaid is actually, if he's lost his shit today, he's just playing the guy that he was in Independence Day. I did like when he's talking about. He's like, one time they took me up their alien spaceship, they put a fucking tube up my butt.
Yeah, that's what the guy said. He was like, they abused him sexually.
Yeah. He's like, oh, they went some anal.
He's like, I'm back. That was a fucking
I love that.
His character's good. I love his son too.
The son of a bitch did it.
His fucking son. I've never seen someone try so hard to be Keanu Reeves in my life.
Yeah, he did.
Dude, he was so Keanu Reeves. He's like, I am proud of my dad. Yeah.
It
was so bad.
He's like, that part when he was like, you should be proud of me. He's like, I am. But I guess he was trying to be like sad or something. And that's what nothing wrong with the girl that, his daughter.
Yeah.
Did you not know? Like, it was just bothering me, dude. It looked like she had like a little milk mustache.
Yeah.
It's like a little, like, I don't know. I was like,
she was from Mrs. Doubtfire, and just like the one guy with the fucked up voice, David Goldblum's, or Jeff Goldblum's friend.
Yeah.
Even that guy was fucking great. He's like, Mother, David! David! That guy was fucking awesome.
I like when he was like, he's like, what happens when it counts? He's like, check me. He's like, oh my god, oh my god. He goes, I gotta call my mother, I gotta call my lawyer. Oh,
and normally, dude, this would have been so easy for any other director or for anyone running this movie to fuck up because there's so many different character points going on, and that's why disaster movies usually suck balls. Is because like it's happening, but you don't give a fuck about this family or this person or that person. You care so much about the characters in this movie, even though they're only on screen for a few minutes, and it slow plays the action. It slow plays it with a slow burn, but not to the point where you get bored because everybody's so fun to watch.
Right.
Independence Day is just the quintessential. It's like if you take a summer blockbuster of fucking awesome in America and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and you put it in a goddamn ball, Independence Day.
It's a Cinnabon of awesome-tastic. That's what it is.
It's a fucking Cinnabon.
It's Cinnabon of greatness. And the thing is, you're right. When you are totally invested in the characters, they really do a great job getting the people invested. And that just goes to show you they had really good actors, they had a really good story, they had a really good cast around everybody, and that worked together with the special effects. Like, you don't need all the special effects to draw everybody away from... Because that, usually when there's a big budget special effects movie, it's because the acting fucking sucks, and they want you to not notice that.
Top 3
Ghostbusters. But, fucking dippity-doppity.
Top 3 scenes.
Kung Fu is strong.
Few movies you can give 3 top scenes for this. I'm gonna say number 1's got to be the Bill Pullman speech.
Yeah.
Number 2's got to be Goldblum and Will Smith smoking the cigar at the end, sitting in there like, "Hi, fuck you." That was so American too. That was like, "Fuck you, we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna die trying." And number 3, just the fucking ships moving in, dude. They look so cool, and that's one thing that the special effects didn't quite. They didn't quite.
Well, they're not bad though.
But the ships coming in, like I'll never forget that.
From
When
the
Will
cloud.
Smith looks up and he sees it for the first time, and just the way they all look, that was so cool. And obviously the fucking explosion that happens on top of the White House, the special effects are amazing.
My number 1 is Vivica A. Fox stripping. No, I'm kidding, because she's really getting butt naked anyway. Number 1 is Bill Pullman. I would go with you on that one for sure. My number 2, and it's kind of a weird scene, but I like it. I just think it's cool. I think it shows Jeff Goldblum and his coolness with Will Smith, even when they're walking back from the crash, and he's walking all weird.
That's so bad.
With his fucking like cigar. I'm like, I want to be you. I want a jumpsuit, and I want weird smoke behind me, and walk with a friend.
That seems
and have a girl run to me and jump in my arms. But and then the third was definitely. I would say the third, my favorite scene is when the explosions with the White House, when they really drop down the fucking hammer and they just start destroying cities across the world. I thought that was cool as shit.
Yeah. So I mean, ultimately, and there's so much shit. There's definitely shit wrong with this movie. For one, the flight scenes, I didn't realize it till today. I definitely didn't realize it back in '96. But the flight scenes when he's fighting the jet pilot, it's a cool scene or whatever, but there's so much Star Wars in this movie. Even the way they sound, they're like, joom, joom, and just the way they're flying around the ships.
But I have to forgive
it's kind of corny looking today.
Star Wars.
Well, yeah, but I mean, today it's just kind of corny looking. Obviously, there's 1,000 things that don't make sense. There's no way Will Smith could be like, I've seen their flight patterns. I could totally fly this thing.
Don't you ever fire that green shit at me.
The virus thing, I mean, he literally was like, I'll just give it a virus. And like, my computer gave me a virus. I mean, it's so fucking unrealistic.
That's Jeff Goldblum.
By 1,000 times, but Jeff Goldblum is badass. But who gives a shit? This movie's a fucking 9.5 for me. It's nearly perfect. I absolutely adore and love Independence Day. When I think back on my childhood in movies, this is one of those movies that just pops in there.
This is 9.5 for me too. This is a Christmas present that I don't give a fuck if it's rewrapped every year.
Don't touch my fucking hand, man.
Dude, you scared the shit out of me. I just thought you were like, what the fuck?
Ooh. Your elbow was just like slightly tickling me in
what?
a really sexual way.
I'm sorry that you felt erotic.
Keep your fucking elbow off me.
Why did you put my dick?
No skin on skin.
Well, don't touch it. Your fucking hair is touching mine.
I got big hair. Got a big dick.
That big old dick. No, here's the thing. 9.5. It's a Christmas present that keeps on giving. I'm not ever gonna be tired of this movie. I can watch it every fucking summer if I had to. It's not, and you know it's a cool thing because you can actually take your kids and show it to them now because there is some cussing and stuff in it, but it's not like nowhere near as bad as what we do. So fuck it. But it's still a great movie. Yeah, it's gonna hold up forever.
It's gonna be fucking awesome.
But you're right. The special effects do kind of fade a little bit, but they're not too bad.
Totally. What do you guys think Independence Day 2 is gonna do? Do you think Independence Day 2 is gonna be great? Do you think it's gonna live up to it in any way? What's your top 3 scenes in Independence Day? And what's your favorite fucking blockbuster movie from your childhood? Like the number 1 movie that pops into your brain.
It's hard.
It's always Twister for me for some reason.
Well,
and I enjoyed the shit out of that so much watching that theater. Comment down below. Let us know. We love your fucking faces. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some goddamn wham up in you.
Independent.
By the way, also, when Will Smith punches him in the face and he's like, welcome to Earth, that was cool too.
I did like that scene.
That was straight up America.
Snake Plissken.
Welcome to the human race.